Hey there everybody, welcome back to another day on Squee-El's gaming channel. We're getting back into pso2ng Genesis here, follow up to my previous video. Got me a new look, did a little bit of shopping since the last video, figured it was time for an upgrade. And then of course I went all in with the green dye to make my own character. Today we're going to kind of I've done a few things since the last video, but I'm kind of starting lightly on the grind here before we get back to cocoons and whatnot. I've got a couple side quests stacked up, a few of which I've already done. Some of it's real tedious, and some of it's like fetch quests, go to a certain location. Today I'm going to focus a little bit more on the kill ones. As you can see, the one I got highlighted, I need to kill 500 enemies in this specific region, so I'm kind of also trying to stack that with one or two of the dailies that I got to do. You know, we did some of those in the last video, so now I got one for this area as well. It's all about kind of trying to, again, maximize your XP, stack stuff up when you can. Took me a minute to get over here. Yeah, these areas are bigger. First time I've really been doing my dailies in the snow areas. This is cool. I tried to join the block or server, if you will, with the most people, so I could try to find, you know, a group such as this, just running around, killing enemies that I could piggyback on. Because otherwise, like I think I said in the last video, it takes you a long time to try to do this by yourself. And it's not as fun. Especially because, yeah, if you go down like that, you know, it's helpful to have people to revive you, too. Don't think I fought this bird guy yet. There, like I said, there's a decent amount of new enemy types in this video. I'm digging it. I should be grabbing some little health items. I don't... Oh, there's one. One thing I will say is I did notice when I was playing the other night in between videos that, like, some of the previous PSO content, they didn't, you know, they dropped this new expansion, but as far as the main quest line, there's still a couple quests that they haven't dropped yet, so I will have to do those in the future. And I'm not sure even if we're going to get to the volcano area. That may actually be a future update. I kind of assumed it would be part of this one, but that is probably going to be a whole separate video in the future, whenever that's available. So stay tuned for that one. But as far as today, I'm just kind of going around getting some kills. Like I said here, we're going to try to push for 500 over there in the corner, and then once that's done, I'm going to wrap up the cocoons I was doing in the area to try and get some skill points. And that's pretty much it, because then at that point I'll be sort of ready for the next batch of content. I'm closing in on the current level cap once again. And I would focus on doing more story quests, except there aren't any more available. I did one the other day, but it was just kind of, it took us to a cave that ended up not going all the way through the mountain like I had hoped, and that was pretty much it. And then it was dead end after that. I was a little shocked because it just kind of came to an abrupt stop, but there will probably be more. I'm going to have to actually double check, but there will probably be a couple more story quests in the very near future. And then as far as an update to where we can maybe go over to the volcano island, that could either be in the semi-near future, or maybe that is actually planned as a whole nother expansion. Again, I will have to get confirmation on that, because I just kind of assumed wrong with that already, so... Wow. I like these, like, rock areas. Looks all pretty on the side. I got me a little robot homie, too. Not sure what this one does. He kind of reminds me of someone from one of the recent areas. Or previous, I should say. Like, you got these little artillery drones that would follow you around and drop lasers on people and try to see what he does. Oh, there he goes. He did like a shockwave type thing. Hitting him? Alright, well he's dead now. About time to move on yet? Oh, there's a whole group over there. Too bad. We're going this way. Yeah, doing these little group farms like this, you're pretty much just bouncing, for the most part, from one major objective to the other in a certain area. Whereas, yeah, like, see, this one's a boss. And this is kind of inconvenient because it's like, this is where I need more kills overall. But then we end up hitting one of these objectives where it's just a straight boss and it's going to take us a minute to take this guy down. And in the end, he's only going to count as one kill himself, you know. But, oh no. This got me with a Godzilla beam. I was kind of expecting the rest of the group. I guess everyone was like, maybe thinking the same thing that I was. Like, maybe not fighting this guy. Kind of trying to push for PSC bursts too, just because I have a weekly to get 3 of those, and also because that's another really good way to maximize your XP. You get way more XP on a PSC burst, plus they spit out a bunch of enemies in a small little radius. So, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and revive myself since no one's around. Do a heal, grab some of these plants, find out where everybody went here. Oh, I see the PSC just went up, which I'm not even sure how because no one seems to be doing anything. Alright, well, here's how I handle this now. So there's no one here. Like I said, I really try not to do this by myself. The group I guess I was a part of just kind of disbanded suddenly. So I'm gonna load back over here. I still need to be in this area for my my quest over there, my task or whatever. But I'm gonna try to do something to get in with like a group again. Might have to say goodbye to my little robot friend here. First, let me look around here. Wow, so there's a bunch of enemies. Ah, there's something going on over here. Dr. Death, let's go. Actually, I did learn a new spin on one of my moves via skill point. It's not a big spin, but something I thought was cool. Let me get some energy for it. Alright, this one, bam, 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 and then hit the regular attack. And you do a quick little slashy there. I don't know if you guys caught that. Yeah, that last part there. Alright, I think that guy bailed. Got a couple more kills there. Got a little distracted. Whoop. Alright. We got another player. Oh yeah, see, it's like this guy's still down there doing... Oh, I thought he had just kind of ditched. I'm just trying to not be by myself, pretty much, like I said. We're actually pretty close to a PSE burst here, despite no one really focusing on the actual objective. Maybe I will stick it out. I was going to try to travel to another block and see if there were more people playing on another server, which I may still do that, but since we're so close to a PSE burst and people just keep popping up, mainly this guy, I don't want to miss out on a PSE burst if one's about to happen. Let's see, we got a bunch of enemies like in that direction. Yeah. couple of these guys. Just kind of hack and slash my way over here to defy gravity. Alright. Whoop. Time to heal. Now we got a concert starting soon. Those of you that like to just go jam out in the town. You can get slight buffs from them, so it is worth at least stopping by. Maybe that'll be something I'll actually do here. We'll go check out the concert just for a second once that starts up here. I think it's what should be in like another 10-15 minutes if it was just announcing it. Man, we're just having trouble getting this PSE burst. Alright, well at the very least I should get my ultimate off. Don't want to waste that. Oh, we're at 300, hooray. Whoa, wow, got a real close up of that guy's mouth there in that blast. Like a split second. Alright, well, I'm about to give up on this PSE burst. Let's see. Oh, the concert's complete. Whoops! Alright, well, my bad, everybody. I wasn't really paying attention to what she was saying. I just heard concert. Alright, well, oh yeah, and there we got that messed up. Good old OBS over there every time there's like a concert, urgent quest, anything. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it was like literally went from concert to urgent quest. Okay, yeah, update. I'm at 23, 24 battle power. Got a couple more levels to gain, couple more cocoons to go after. But I'm still not going to be able to do that urgent quest because it's going to require a 2,500 battle power. So I'm still a ways off from that. So unfortunately it may not make it into a video because I'll probably arrive at that point sometime between this and the next video. Yes, so you mentioned. Yeah, I'm in the more full server here, so let's see how many... Yeah, as I said in the other video, they did end up adding a whole bunch of new servers, like we figured. The Caveras. There's damage in that direction. Yeah, that's that one character. I don't even have an objective at this point. So yeah, I'm going to try to hit up a different block, see what we got. The next most full one, since I'm already in the fullest one, I guess, would be 2 here. Yeah, let's check it out. Normally at this point I'd be scrambling, setting up for the urgent quest, but since I can't partake... Alright, we've got 2 bars here. See some damage numbers. That objective's a way off, but we're gonna go check it out. Looks like there might be someone over there. They dropped a bar though, that's not a good sign. La, 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 la. I may not actually push for the full 500 kills here. I just kind of wanted to include this in the video since the last video I focused on... Ooh, there's a device I hadn't noticed before. Wonderful. Sorry. Just veered off my train of thought there. But yeah, the last video I kind of really showed a way to maximize your grind. And then that's why in this video I wanted to show you guys kind of as far as the weekly getting, 500 to 1,000 kills. And getting, dailies, going to certain areas, grouping up with people, working on PSE bursts. I just wanted to get that concept kind of in this video, just so you guys would see. Even though, generally, you want a little bit more success than this. See, I arrived here and disappointed because there's nothing going on. There's no one here. I kind of typically look for, at least like groups of 3 or 4. But hey, we found this, so it's not a complete waste of time. And then I can just actually... transfer to another block, let's try 1, which is now at the same capacity as 2 anyway. See if anything's going on here. 0 bars on the PSE burst, so probably not. Got an objective right over there. It doesn't look like anything's happening. So I'm about to give up on this for now. Let's go ahead and try the big server one more time. See if maybe someone popped up. This one's close to full, so on a new content like this, I really feel like people would be here doing stuff, but it might, I mean, we're also getting close to the urgent quest, so a lot of people might be preparing for that, but yeah, see there's a group right over there. Well, that's unfortunate, but you guys get the picture, I think. We were going a minute there. I will obviously probably after the video maybe try to come back and see if I can get in on this again and get that full 500 kills, but for the sake of the video here, minus that, I'm going to go ahead and load up one of the cocoons here. Yes. This one, we're just defeating Malacroid, which I'm assuming might be a boss. We got some of these here, so that's useful. Alright, yeah, just get right to it. As with the previous one, even though this one's more of a combat one, I don't really try to go after the side objectives, and even when I do, I usually end up failing, so... Oh, hey, I think we just fought a version of this guy. Gonna get a little hack and slashy here. There's not a whole lot to this cocoon, obviously. It looks like it's just this fight. After this, I'm gonna pull up the tower. And you guys can kind of, I guess, see a little bit what the difference is. The cocoons are more like lighter, whereas the tower is more involved. Might take a little longer, but we'll have a bigger reward, so... See, I don't even know why I'm getting super close to him. I can always hit him with this, too. Seems to be really effective for him since he's got that exposed weak spot in the front there. Need to get some more energy back, though. Thought I dodged that one. Oh, I got like a new evasive move. Or it's like really, I guess if you dodge, it's triggered by if I dodge an actual attack. There's a follow-up move. Yeah, look at that. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I guess that was one of the other skills I got. A couple of the skill points I've already spent on the new class, or went to the new town and used the skill points I got the other day for, on the Braver and the Bouncer, since those are the characters I use, and a couple of them, I guess, unlock new moves, like the one I showed you guys previously, and then now this one. That's really cool. I should read things more often, Although, to be fair, the PSO skill trees aren't always the most sophisticated, so sometimes I just kind of spend the points and move on. Wow, fancy attack. That's not quite close enough. That was actually kind of cool. This guy's got some interesting moves. But so do I. Although we've seen my moves 100 times at this point, so Gotta be getting close, right, buddy? Come on now. Guess I should keep dodging when he does that. Especially because those actually stun you. That's an extra inconvenience. Haha! You're done. And that's that. Cocoon complete. Slight Devil May Cry references with my character. He was a little more similar to Virgil when I first started on this game. He's almost unrecognizable now as like any reference to Virgil other than his name and the things that he says, though. But so, we finished that. Now I'm going to travel over to the tower, so we're going to have to pull up the map again here, and it's going to be all wonky because the urgent quest, when that's happening, it just doesn't mix with the capture card that I'm using, and or the OBS. I think it's actually more the capture card than the OBS software I'm using, but gotta figure out a better workaround for that soon, obviously, because this is just inconvenient. And it'll stop once the urgent quest is over, which is what's funny. I've noticed certain games have certain things where it'll just kind of make that happen, and it's sort of annoying. I apologize, but I try to keep it to a minimum, and hopefully in future videos it won't be a problem at all. Alright, now we're here at the tower. So our objective here is to defeat 3 target enemies. Got some side objectives. This may not be as involved as some of the towers I've done in the past, but we'll see. Yeah, it's slightly... I guess it's going to be a combination of like a traversal tower and a combat tower. This is going to be tricky. Yep. So now I guess I get to fall. Or wait, maybe not. If I'm careful and I remember that this platform's here, I might be able to reset myself if I don't make the jumps every time. But it's like if I fall all the way down there, looks like I'm going to have a lot of people to fight and no obvious way back up. And we've got actually quite a bit of climbing to do, so... Let's get a running start here. As soon as I see that lighten up, yep, I'm going. Look. Darn it, it didn't process my double jump. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, okay, we're starting over again. Alright, this time I'm gonna let that reset itself. Try to get the earliest start possible while keeping my stride going here. Woo! Now that was close. I'm not sure what I have to do in there, so let's wait for that to reset as well. Get my run and start here. Oh, it's already starting up again, okay. Real quick, and I'm not going the right way. I went a dead end, so... This is a tricky one. Alright, this time I'm obviously going to go that direction. Oh, here we go. Whew, man, this is stressful. Where am I going from here? Oh, that way. Okay. I'm going to let it reset, because every split second seems to matter with this. Oh, okay, that just gave us a little bit of time. Then I guess we're jumping right over there. And then up there, so yeah. Okay. Let me wait a second and see what all this is going to have going on. See, we're jumping to that cube, and then that cube. Might just want to wait and have them kind of bounce off of each other. That's not at all what I wanted to do. It's alright, I just gotta take it slow and always remember that I can bounce back if I need to. I jumped too soon on this one. Whoops. Wow. No, I almost had it and I just had to go and mess it all up. Wow, there we go, okay. And jump down here. Or not. What just happened? That's interesting. Oh, okay. I guess this is where I need to go. Yeah, because these are the 3 enemies that I was needing to kill. Okay. For a second there, I thought I really messed up. Which is, of course, it would have to be these guys. I hate these guys. These are the one new enemy that I'm not super fond of. 3 of them, so... Heals. There we go. Man, these guys are just wrecking me. Darn, you got me. Oh, automatically revive. Okay, I was like, am I gonna need to use escape doll? But nope. Now the urgent quest is starting. Powerful doll. Simic. You guys are jerks. Man, they got me again. Yeah, no side objectives. At least I didn't take my ultimate, so I could still hit him with that. Got one of them, at least. Now that it's just this last one, shouldn't be bad. Yeah. Woo! Man, that was brutal. But we're done with the tower. Ran around, killed these guys. Oh, reward 4 skill points. Okay. I thought it was either 2 or 5. I was wrong either way. But that's cool. Should be able to go back to town now and significantly buff my power a little bit. Will it be enough for this urgent quest? Probably not, but hey. Unfortunately, now we're going to see how big of a difference this makes. I should have a total of 5 skill points to put into each character currently. That is my main class and my subclass, Bouncer Braver. But being and I'm almost level 58, so that'll be another little bump. But all that aside, I don't know if I'm going to hit 2,500. So, unfortunately, it's closing into the fact that I'm probably going to have to actually get some new gear here soon and upgrade. And the only way to really... They seem to release new tiers of gear as far as with New Genesis each major update or every time there's a new area. So there should be new gear out there. I'm just going to have to grind a little bit to get some. I need a new sword and a new bow primarily. I would also not mind some soaring blades since I do switch over to my bouncer from time to time. But then once I get that stuff, maybe a new piece of armor or two, and then I got to upgrade them. Upgrade them and augment them. And that's something I'm not doing in a video because that's just the part of PSO I'm not a big fan of, but there's no way around it really. Well, those people make it wig out too. Yeah, this is a busy town. Oh, hey, I just crashed. Wow. Wow, guys. PSO almost never crashes. That's crazy. Guess there were too many people in that town. That in addition to maybe it's just the new content. But yeah, I mean, as far as this video goes, you know, I know this probably wasn't exciting as the first one. Maybe, you know, a lot of people probably aren't even as interested in this game. I know this game is kind of a bit intense for a lot of people. It's definitely very grindy. Yeah, I usually log into the main server all the time, server 3 here. Or ship, whatever you want to consider it. Got a ridiculous amount of playtime in this game. It stacks your PSO2 plus your New Genesis playtime though, so that's the combined time of the two games. Most of that's probably PSO2, but I have played this one a decent amount at this point. Mainly just keeping up with the weeklies. Sometimes that's all I do in this game. I don't play it as hardcore as some people. But you kind of are hardcore if you keep up with it at all, I guess, because it's a grind. Guess when we load back up here, I'm gonna go ahead and spend those skill points, see where I end up at power level wise, just because I'm curious. But yeah, I know there's not a whole lot left to do at this point, really. I thought actually that there was going to be a little bit more to do. I mean, there's a decent amount to do, and we'll get, like I said, probably another update in the very near future here. The only other thing I could really do at this point is either just gather resources, do fetch quests, which is just me running around grabbing stuff, or continue kind of the kill quest I was doing there. You know, I got actually 2 other ones like that too, which, you know, yeah, I could do, but that's just, you guys get the point on that. But that's probably going to be the name of the game for me as far as like continuing to play this game, even off video here. Just turn in a quest real quick. Haha, there we go. I hit level 58. So now I'm at 2355 battle power. We're going to go spend the skill point, see if I can push that. Which class counter right here is what we want. Learn class skill. Braver, view skill tree. Alright, so at this point I'm probably just filling in the skill tree. Well, okay, I've got 6 skill points. I'm not worried about the bow as much. I don't use the bow nearly as much for my Braver, so yeah, I guess Resta effect amplifier, which is cool, but I don't have Resta unfortunately, so I guess that leaves these options. Go ahead and bump these skills. And that actually still leaves me with 1 skill point, so I guess I'll go ahead and put 1 on this one over here. There we go. That's that. Now we go to the bouncer. Same thing, really. Try to get the main skills first, which he's pretty much got. It's just 1 the boot or the boot skills, yeah. and then defeat amplify. Well, okay. I guess this guy doesn't matter so much what we use the points for, because I already invested well in him, so I'm just going to go ahead and pour them all into this. Ta-da! Alright, that's done. Now let's check the new battle power. Pushed us up to 2391. So I'm almost at 2400, but I'm still going to be over 100 battle points away from being able to do this urgent quest. So unfortunately that's just where the grind's going to come in. I can push for these last 2 levels here, and then I'm just going to have to get slightly better gear, which that'll come over time and with the grind. Keeping up with the weeklies at this point, mainly to make money. You know, I've got 111,000 on me right now. I just spent a lot of money on these clothes here. That's kind of mainly what I save up my money for at this point. But yeah, I mean that's more or less it. I'm gonna probably do one more video in the future here once we're able to get to the volcano area. Right now it just seems to actually be inaccessible. Might be actually kind of like an endgame area. I don't know. But we'll see. There's a whole nother bridge to take us over there, so I will hopefully have the update on my Instagram page when that's a thing. But other than that, we're going to cut this video a little bit short. I was just kind of messing around today, and I wanted to make sure you guys had some content today before we get into Ark next week. There's a new map. I'm going to be taking you guys on a real brief run. I'm not going to do a full sophisticated Ark run like I normally would. Just because I've been playing that game for a while and I just started doing these recordings. But there's a new map. I wanted to use some console commands, show you guys kind of how I do that. That's going to be probably in preparation for Valheim as well. Another game that I'm going to be doing creative building for in a video and be cheating a little bit so that I can build things the way I want. But the far future, hopefully this weekend, Games Fest is starting today, so make sure you guys are checking that out, and it's following my Instagram too if you guys don't have a good source for that information. From today to Monday, we're going to be talking about a lot of gaming stuff. We've got Games Fest, we've got the Xbox Bethesda conference, we've got the Capcom showcase on Monday, so make sure you guys are following all that. There may even be some PSO information in there. I'm kind of doubting it, but you never know, you know, so make sure you guys are keeping in the loop on that. But I'm hoping to see some Ark 2 gameplay of all things. So that'll be a game where I probably actually will do a full video series for and play the game how it's meant to be without cheats. So you guys can see that. But first we got to see the gameplay. But make sure you're there for the Ark video and the next PSO video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel. You know my spiel. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.